Okay, oh my God. These guys are just an amazing flavor of punk rock. Welcome back to Low End University. I'm very aware that I'm super late to the game with this band's new album, Cheap Heat, which came out this past February, just a few months ago. But I've held off on hearing a lick of it until today. I'm starting off with the album's opening track, Somebody's Gonna Die. Hell of a way to start a record. Cheap Heat is, I believe, the band's 8th studio album, but it only took one album for this band to be cemented forever. It's like one of my new favorites after I reviewed Career Suicide in full a while back on Patreon. Dear God, my man Brian Robinson is something else. But because the album has been out a few months now, I'd love to hear what you guys think of it in the comments. What are your favorite tracks? How does it hold up to the rest of their catalog? I can't wait to hear the rest of it. It'll happen soon, but for now, let's check out Somebody's Gonna Die. Whatever that is needs to be turned up. I hear it like a tapping passage, but man, this starts really pissed. The subdivision is so menacing. There's something menacing about the way this opens up. Yeah, it's the album opener. I hope his bass is mixed louder. Let me see if I can go back and hear that. I hear like a... something in like B minor. Is he doing like a tapping? Something kind of going to little. It almost reminds me of the horse part. Just the way the notes are kind of cascading. There's some inversions happening. It's a B minor. And then I think one guitar stays on B, and then we have an open D. So we have this like sound. Okay, one more time. Maybe it'll pop out in the rest of the song. Like something.
It was a joke, but I just didn't get it. I wanna find the motherfucker who said it. I had enough.
I wish I could hear it better.
To experience, I got tough.
Turn it up.
You get tough. Stay out 'cause you have to. Envision the dream to be a horrible bastard. Since you were a teen, another chance to survive. All get eaten alive. Somebody's gonna die. Let the bodies hit the floor. You gotta
Wow.
and you are mine. You are mine. Somebody's gonna die.
Okay. Oh my God. Woo! This picked up quick. Okay, I could hear it there for a second. Maybe that was just like for that section. I think just compared to what I've heard, like Career Suicide, it was really up front. It's okay. I understand it's more than just the bass. Like, I get it. I like this little section here. I don't know if that's exactly what was happening in the beginning, but the bass has more drive than I thought it might. I'll mess with the tone in a second. I definitely kind of feel like there's a drive channel happening. You know, this kind of sound. I don't know. I'll screw with it in a second. But just, if I zoom out and just look at the song itself, this is really beautiful, like, heady metal writing. I mean, the whoa-ohs got me. I love some whoa-ohs. The harmonies are really interesting. I've always liked the vocalist in this band. The timbre of the voice is really, it's got a nice, like, strong pitch backbone, but it's got just enough, like, texture and roughness to kind of fit in with metal, but it can be so melodic and pure at the same time. Big fan of that. The harmonies, like, his voice stacks really great. And the guitar stuff is just filthy. And yeah, this took off quick. I got to go back and absorb this because it's a lot flying by. I mean, the Somebody's Gonna Die hook was badass. See, Gritty here fits in really well. Nice 9 chord in the vocals there. I think that's it. Man, it just sounds thick. Okay, let me hear this for a second. I think that sounds more like a single string tapping thing now. I have a feeling it's different than what was happening early on. This is more like a linear thing. Let me catch it one more time. I don't know if it's... The 2 notes sounds too short, so there's some sort of pattern, like a... I don't know. Yeah, his tone is a little fuzzy there. Let me see if I can... No, that is multiple strings. I hear that low B in there. I don't know. Something like that. That's kind of like the horse position. I want to go back and hear this again and try to kind of get an idea of what he's doing there. Man, there's so much going on. I like how it ends with this just very affirmative down there on the B. It's kind of like going down a piano. Just hit that low note. And again, I don't know what his pattern is. I can hear that bass part going down to a low D, so I'm pretty sure he's tuned in drop D there, which is, again, like the horse. It changes where the notes fall, which might allow him to do a different arpeggio shape that I'm able to get. But more or less, it's this kind of... You kind of hear this like repeating on the Ds and the Es and the Bs. It kind of resets, it sounds like. I mean, I guess I could slow it down. I might as well do that. I did it on Matt Freeman's Detroit video. It might give me just a bit of an idea. Let's see. 0.5. All right. Yeah. Something like that. Okay. Put it back to normal speed. This sounds like shit. Do the half speed thing. All right, let's keep going. I love that note. Yeah, I hear that low D. There it is again, that really beautiful stuff, vocal harmony wise. I mean, these dual guitar parts just dig it. It's so pissed sounding. Yeah. That's fast. Okay, I think that's an iteration, of course, of what we heard earlier, but it's a little different. There's some new notes added, I think. I think it's kind of like... I hear like the C sharp in there. How is he playing that? Yeah, because if he's in drop D, it would put that B here, because then he could just go. Yeah, I might as well do it just for this example. Because I think he's just going. It's so much easier to play that. If that's what he's playing, I think it is. It sounds close. Yeah. It goes down to like an A now. I think like a. So. I should have done this earlier in the video. Now I can switch between those notes a lot better. I'm actually kind of too nasty. His drive, the more I hear it, especially hearing it solo, it's a little more rubbery. I've got too much kind of fizziness on it. I might just take it off for the sake of this, because it's not the right drive for what he's going for. Hear a little bit better. Cool. God, I love this part. Ooh. Yeah, this is really... Bam. These guys are just an amazing flavor of punk rock. I've seen the label melodic hardcore, whatever that means. I don't know where one ends and the other begins, or if it's one and the same. I've never heard a song I haven't loved from this band. They just scratch so many itches as a metalhead myself, but who likes progressive metal, and I would absolutely label them musically with some of those twists and turns, and like the riffs are very technical, they're very heady. The bass parts are badass. They're all over the place. My only critique is I just wish it was a little dialed in a bit louder, especially when the band gets really dense. But that's sometimes a diminishing returns thing. When you have really good production in the guitars and drums, those things just tend to hog up so much of the sonic space, and the bass has an interesting way of fitting in. I think his bass was obviously clear and audible where it counted in those sections, but maybe in the intro and some of the big dense chords, I could feel it in the force that he's moving around down there, and you can hear, but it's just hard to like really discern the nuances. But all in all, I can't wait to hear the rest of this record. This sounds like a pissed opener, dense. I think my favorite part of that song was that 9 chord, "You Are Mine." That's like the hook to me. They came back to it so often. It almost felt like Somebody's Gonna Die was like a pre-chorus to that, because that just landed with so much like pretty dissonance, but it was heavy. Wilhelm Scream. A Wilhelm Scream. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and thanks for your patience for me to get to a new track from the new album. Better late than never. Come find us on Patreon. It's the best way to support the channel. I do full albums. Of course, I've done Career Suicide in full. That was an amazing listen. I do bass lessons, music theory lessons over there. Courses, we do live streams, and I also have a new merch store, shoplowend.com. Get yourself some swag. We have everything from shirts to sweaters to hats to coffee mugs to iPhone cases to stickers to magnets to pins and more. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button on this video. I love you all. We'll see you in the next one.